Okay, good day everyone. My task today is to teach you how to use Adobe Photoshop CS5 in designing your quotation. Okay, first thing to do, of course, is to open your CS5 Photoshop. I already done it. And of course, we have to identify or we have to get the wallpaper that we are going to use as our background. So just click File and Open, and we'll eventually uh, go to the library of pictures that you have, or you can select which part of your computer has the pictures. Okay, mine is my, of course, in the picture folder. Okay, then let us try to select one. Okay, I just selected this kind of photo. Then open. So as you can see, we already have here our background, but then it's very small in size. It is for us hard to insert text. So what are we going to do is to make it larger by clicking Control plus. Okay, one more. Okay, that's it. So it's now bigger in size. We can now add our text, but before that, let us set up the format, the style, and the size of the text. Okay, let us first click here the T, that is for us to be able to write text in our photo. Then I already selected here Kirsten ITC as my font style. You can just click here if whatever design you want to use. Okay, for the size cannot be changed, regular, maybe for some other type of font. And then for the size, so as you can see, it's very large, so or bigger, we can just change the size to 14 or 18. Okay, let us use 18 for that matter. And then let us also have here sharp, crisp. Okay, let us use strong, smooth. So let us use sharp. Then I will be using this one, center text. So it's up to you which one you want to use. And then for the color, you can change this one. I'll just click the rectangle box, and then this will be open. So let us say you want to change the color to yellow. Just click the yellow portion here, and then just select which degree of yellowness you are going to use. Then okay, so that changed now the font color. Okay, then we can now start typing. Okay, let us see. I want this one, so I will have to type. Okay, that's it. Okay, so you already have the text, so you can just position the text anywhere you like. So by clicking anywhere also in your near your text, provided the cursor is just look at like this. Okay, so you can position at the middle or at the bottom. So let us say I'm going to position that at the bottom. Okay, make it sure that it's center, or it's up to you if you what location are you going to use. Okay, so we have there our text. So let us say you want to design your text. So just highlight our text and proceed to layer, right click, and go to blending option. Okay, so in the blending option, you can change either of the styles. So it depends on you. What style are you going to? Let us see. I want to drop shadow. Okay. What color? Let us see what color you want to use as your drop shadow. You can just click there and change the color by clicking here. Let us see what color are you going to use. It can either be white. Let's say you have to use the white color. Let's see. Okay, so our drop shadow is white in color. That is why we could hardly see it. And then you can adjust the opacity for us to see 100%. You can change the angle if you want to. So let us say I just want it to be like that. Then we can proceed the glow. So since you have the drop shadow, you can also include inner shadow. Let's say the effect. So if you do not want that kind of text or design, so you can just remove it. What about the outer glue? You want your text to be glowing outside. So to make that way, just click the check box here. So we can see that kind of text. It's really glowing. So if you do not want that way, you can just click inner glow. So that's the color it will be creating the inner glow. So which one is good for you? So outer or inner? So you can just use that one. So you can also change the color of the outer glow. So since you can make it whiter, clearer, lighter, so that it will not be very uh, hard to our eyes. Okay, let's see. The same output. Okay, you can, if you want to remove that, you can remove. So, okay, if you want to, you can use that. If you do not want, so don't use. So let us proceed to the next. You want to increase the bevel format on the text. You can add contour, you can have texture. So if you want some of those, so you can use. You can also change the color satin, or if you don't want, just stay that way. Then you can also insert color overlay. That's to change from color to something. It depends what color are you going to use. You can just set it there. So if you do not want, so you want to stay your color, then so no need to check this box. Okay, what about gradient overlay? You can also check if you want to. So if you don't want to change, you can change also the style. Okay, it's up to you what style are you going to use. So you can select which of these. So if you do not want to use this one, never mind, just click it that way. Pattern overlay. Okay, so if you want also to change your style, there are different patterns, so you can use. But if you don't want, never mind. You can add stroke. This one, it's much better. Okay, let us say you want to use that stroke either black or any color, so you can change the color, of course. So we have here the color format. Let us say we want to change it to blue. You can change it to blue. So it's up to you what color you're going to use. So if you do not want the blue color, you can just use the black one. Just adjust the size. So let us say you want to adjust. Just click the size here. Becomes bigger, becomes smaller. So you can, okay, so just smaller, just like that. And then, okay. or if you want to include the inner glue, I think it's better the outer glue. It's like kanina, you can add like that the bevel emboss. Okay, you can, I think you can some design. You have the inner bevel, you have the emboss, below emboss. So you just select which one do you want, smooth or chisel hard. So it's up to you. So I'm just showing you what to do. Pillow, stroke, emboss. So that's it. Let us have the outer. Okay, merong emboss dyan, but then you can just adjust the style, just like that if you want to make it very clear. Outer bevel, inner bevel. That's the inner bevel. This is the emboss. What do you want to use? Yes, so let us see, you want to use that one. Just small. No, you can also change the color of that. So where if we change the color, so it's up to you. We will change the color. And have your new style also. Okay, what happens? So let us try to remove this one. Okay, so if you think you are contented already of that kind of text, you can save that. If not, you can change either whatever style you want to use. You can either change the font style if you want. See, I want to have that inner glow, changing that to some other colors. Let us see if that's very good for you, or let us see what about it's in blue color, lighter, ever. Let us use the blue one or the red one. I think much better if we will have the red color, just like that. Okay, so if you are contented already of your project, you can okay, say and save that. Okay, okay. Okay, so that's it. We are done. You have already your quotation in Photoshop format or in JPEG. You can now save your projects, save as, and then to change the format to JPEG, just change what the file are you going to use. This one, let us say quotation, quotation, quotation. Then change the format instead of Photoshop to change us to JPEG for you to be able to share that in your Facebook account. Okay, so that's the end.